Hey guys, Corey here with GottaBeMobile, and we're taking a look at Sling TV from Dish Network. Go ahead and launch this on a Roku. And what this is a $20 a month internet streaming television service. All you get is 23 channels of some of the most popular basic TV, sports, news, and movies, all for $20 a month. There's about 23 channels, and we're going to go ahead and go through some of those here. And there's a lot of add-ons. Epix is one of those $5 add-ons, but ESPN, ESPN2, AMC, TNT, A&E, a lot of those are all part of the base, $20 a month, no contracts required, just simple television. So it's a great service. It was launched back at CES, been available for a few months, and we've really been enjoying all that Sling TV has to offer. We've gone ahead and launched up Epix here. And the great thing about Epix is there's a lot of movies, and there's four different channels of Epix here, and a lot of other options, a lot of different things. HBO Go is $15 a month is another add-on. So I mean, it starts at $20 a month, but you can add on a lot of different kids and movies and sports packages for $5, $5. Rent movies. HBO is $15. And it's actually just, there's a lot of options here, but if you just want the basic for $20, you can. But if you want more, it's only a few more dollars. A lot of that is a lot better than spending like $150 with a cable provider. But there's also tons of movies here. Go ahead and try to rent Lucy. It's not quite Netflix, and it's not quite, Redbox is $3.99 for standard def, $4.99 for HD, and then there's a bunch of different selections for the movies. So I mean, this is great. They do have a lot of movies, but it's a little overpriced, if you ask me. But overall, it's pretty great, pretty nice, simple interface here with Epix and some of these other channels. As you can see, you can fast forward, you can rewind, and you can pause. Now this works on Epix and some of those like add-on packages, but any of the basic 23 or so channels are like ESPN or AMC that are like a regular live TV, you can't pause or do anything like you can with like a DVR. So that's kind of a downside, but you can do it with a lot of those other things like like Epix, like we just showed you. So we're gonna go ahead and launch ESPN. You can see it launches quick. It's internet streaming. It's HD. It looks great. It's just really, really smooth, and it works on tons of devices, including Android and iOS. But as you can see there, we can't pause it. So that's one downside, but we can live with it. But go ahead and go in, scroll through some of the settings. There's a lot of options, a lot of different things. You can change the device name and zoom and add a screensaver and whatnot. But we can go into connections. Of course, you want to tailor this based on your internet. I didn't have it set to high, so I just switched it to high quality for some reason, but it's more than smooth enough, and I never really have any lag. Then they also have some parent controls, and you can put in a pin there to kind of control that and tailor the experience around your children, of course. But I like it. I like just the whole idea behind Sling TV. It's basically just the simple, most popular channels that everyone likes, just kind of for one small fee, rather than carriers kind of locking you into 2,000 channels and $140 bills like Cox or Comcast or CenturyLink or all those. But here's just some of the options here as I scroll through. There's a big selection. I kind of have everything for $23 or for $20 a month. You're not going to get all of this, but I have every package added on here on my account, which is super. But then as you can see here, there's no commercials. We just have a "We'll Be Right Back" on ESPN. You do get a few of ESPN's own commercials, but as far as like actual TV, you don't get normal commercials, which is kind of weird. It's kind of boring, but it streamlines the experience, and you just kind of get to watch a couple of the basics that, like whatever you want to choose, you can do. So it's simple, it's nice, it's easy, it's very simple to understand. Quick hit of the menu button launches up all your channels. You hit it again, you can choose between movies and TV, and then scroll through everything and see what you want to do. But for now, it's available on a lot of devices. Roku, it's Amazon Fire TV Stick. It's available on the Nexus Player, Android, iOS. You can do it on a lot of different things. So Sling TV for $20 a month on basically all the most popular platforms is pretty nice, pretty impressive. And to be able to do all of this for $20 with no contracts required makes it great. It's kind of like a cable cutter or a cord cutter. If you like it, $20, keep paying for it. If you don't like it or don't enjoy, the 23 channels or don't think it's worth it, you cancel it and you're out $20 and that's it. So it's actually pretty cool, but stay tuned because we're going to also give you a quick look at it on a smartphone. Alrighty guys, we're back with Sling TV here again, but yeah, this time it is on an Android smartphone here with the Galaxy S6. And what we're showing you here is basically the same great Sling TV experience that you get on a TV or any of those other streaming devices like the Roku and Xbox yet on Android and iOS. So you have that same great, very simple interface with that slide out bar at the top and the previews on the bottom. There's an extra step where you actually have to hit like watch for each channel. You can't just kind of tap it and watch it like on a TV, but it's still the same great idea, the same great concept, and all that same content right on an Android or iOS device. Of course, we can't pause TV just like we can't on the other device because this is AMC, but you go back to Epix or some of those other channels and it's all the same experience. You can stream live TV, you can pause, play, and fast forward and stuff when it comes to stuff like Epix and some of those on-demand movies that are on some of those add-on packages. It's basically a lot of those add-ons you can do a lot more with, but the basic like 23 channels and basic Sling TV $20 overall package doesn't have some of those like DVR or advanced things. But overall, you still get the same great experience, the same great channels, and all this content just right on your iOS and Android device. But little pop-out menus for the categories and to go through your watch list, sort to movies, and then you can scroll through kind of the most popular and new releases and all that. The user interface isn't quite as smooth as we'd like on Android. It runs pretty good on my Nexus 9, and I actually watch SportsCenter almost every morning on my tablet. But same prices, same $399, $499 on a mobile device. So you think maybe that's not quite as good of an experience. Maybe it would be a little cheaper, but it's all the same on smartphones, tablets, Roku's, TVs, Amazon Fire TV, you name it. But overall, we still get an awesome television experience, all for $20 a month. But there is one downside, another one that, aside from what we mentioned earlier, and that's multi-device support. Sadly, we can't be watching it on a smartphone and a TV at the same time. It's one device and that's it. So if I'm watching on my TV or my phone and someone launches up Sling in another room, it kills it. There's no multi-device. Maybe that'll be added in the future for like $5. That'd be great to have like more than one, but it's just one streaming per account. But that's it. It's just a quick look at Sling TV on a couple devices, including Android. Thanks for watching, guys.